Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a supply air system, duct system. Okay, so we are going to create a supply duct system for these air terminals here. So let's say, for example, I want to create one system for this here. And then let's say I want to create another system for this 7, or maybe I just include this one for these 8 air terminals. So I'm going to create 2 duct system. So one for this zone here and then another one here. So for the rest, so it's up to you. You can get these exercise files. You just need to check the description of the video so you can avail the exercise file. Anyway, to create your duct system, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to right click on the blank space and then look for browsers and then look for system browser. So from the system browser here, as you can see, I can change the type here. So instead of zone, I'm going to select here systems. So as you can see here on my system, so I have 0 mechanical system, I have 0 piping and 0 electrical. So all of the elements that is in my project that has a connector, when I say connector, for example, if I select this air terminal, you see there's the connector. So this connector is a supply. Okay, so that's a supply system. So it's here. So it's inside the unassigned system. So if I expand that one, as you can see, it's in mechanical. So if I expand mechanical, it's in the supply air. If I click the plus there, so I can click that again. It should highlight here, which is this one. So that is my air terminal that is currently in space number 114 and conference. That's why if I click the space here, which is this one, so it tells me that it's in 114 conference. So you can also use your system browser to check what is the space number or the space name of a particular air terminal. Like this one, if I click that one, it highlights here on my system browser and it's in an assigned system. So that's why we are going to assign these 4 air terminals to a system. Okay, so we are going to assign that to our mechanical system. Okay, now so to do that, all you have to do is to select your one of the air terminals. I'm going to select this one. And then as you can see here on my contextual tab, modify air terminals, you can see there's the create systems here. And then there's the system that I'm going to create, duct system. Okay, so automatically as I selected these air terminals, Revit detected that it's a duct system. Why? Because it's the connector. Okay, so if I'm going to select this air terminal and to edit this family, let me just quickly show this to you. Okay, so as you can see, there's my model here, that one, and then there's a connector. So if I select this connector here, okay, if I click that connector, as you can see, that's a supply air system classification. So that's a connector. So every time you create a family and in Revit MEP, so you need to put a connector. So how do you get the connector? You just need to go to the create tab and then you can see here connectors. And then this is the connector that was used for this family, for this air terminal. So you do not just simply create the 3D model, but you put a connector so that it will becomes intelligent. Okay, so I'm just going to close this one and then let me go back to my project. Okay, so I'm going to select this. So Revit will detect it as a duct system, mechanical. So I'm going to select this one to create my duct system. Let's click that one. And then I'm going to select here supply air. So I only have here supply air because I only have a connector for my supply air. So if I'm going to put multiple connectors on my air terminal, it will also show here. Okay, it's just so happened that for this 3D model, only one connector is created, which is supply air. So supply air, and then you can specify here what will gonna be the name of your system. Okay, now for this one, I'll just add here, this is my level 1. Okay, so mechanical supply air 1 level 1. Okay, so that's the name, and then I'll just select here OK. There you go. So as you can see here, if you notice from the system browser, it's now placed on the mechanical. So meaning to say this air terminal is now assigned to a mechanical system. So if I'm going to expand that, so it's in the supply air, and then I expand that one. So that's the name, and then expand again. So that's the air terminal, right? So it's now assigned to my mechanical system. So now what I want to do is I want to add these other 3 air terminals to the system. Okay, so I want that to be added to the system where this air terminal is added. So to do that, you just need to select the air terminal that is already added to the system, and then after that you look for the duct systems here. So you click that one, and then you can see that you can select here edit system. Okay, so I'm going to select here edit system, and then by default add to system is already selected. So that's why all I have to do is to select the air terminal that I want to add to the system. You will notice if I click this one, this air terminal will be added here. Okay, take a look. So I'm going to select that to add, and then I'm going to select this one too, and then select this one too. And then after that, I'm going to select finish editing system, and then look what will happen here. So I select finish editing system, and there you go. See, it's now added here on my mechanical system under this system mechanical supply air 1 level 1. See? And then the color changes to blue. So if I click this one, so it's now highlighting that one. Okay? So same procedure. So if I want to create a system for this 8 air terminals, so I'm going to do the same procedure. So I'm going to select one of the air terminal. Actually, I can select multiple air terminal. So let's say this one. I click this, hold control, and then I click another one. And then after that, I'm going to create a system. So let's just click that. Okay, supply air. Okay, so this one. So I'll just put level 1. Maybe I'll just put level 1B. Okay, then I'll select here OK, and there you go. These 2 air terminal is now added here. So I have these air terminals here. So I have the first system, and then I now have the second system here. So I want to add to the second system these other 6 air terminals. So to do that, just click one of the air terminal that is already part of the system, and then go to duct systems. Just click that, edit system, and then add to system is already selected by default. All you have to do is to select the air terminals that you want to be added to the system. Just the air terminals, supply. Okay, supply. Okay, not this one. This one is return. Okay, that's it. And then I'll just select here finish editing system. And there you go. So I now have 2 systems. This one here, and then this one here. Okay, so that's how you create your supply system. So if you want to create your return system, like for example this one here, this return diffuser, it's the same procedure. Okay, so let's say for example you want to create a system for this 3 return diffuser. Same procedure, just click one, and then select here duct system, click that, and then as you can see, Revit will automatically detect the return air connector, and then just put here the name. So like for example, this is for level 1. Okay, there you go. And then I'm going to edit the system. Okay, you can click that, edit, go to duct systems, edit system, and then let's add these 2. That's it, and then finish editing system. So as you can see here on my system browser, I now have return air here. So if I expand that, there you go. So there's my system. Okay, so that's it. So that's how you create your system. So later on our next exercise, I'm going to show you how to generate the layout automatically. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day.